Hi folks, welcome back to Paw Paw Johns Homestead channel. Today I'd like to share a little bit about how I put these tomatoes in the ground. I know you're wondering what post hole diggers and baskets and water and egg for. Some of you know where I'm going with this. Well, the eggs, there's something I've heard about the egg in the hole. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 tomatoes, put an egg under them, 3 without. Anyway, the tomatoes, when you get the tomato plants, or when I get the tomato plants, I like to harden them off. What I mean by that is the soil gets really dry and the roots are dry. They almost look like they're wilted. This is a good state for them to be in when you do what you need to do and put them in the holes. So the reason I have post hole diggers when to dig the holes, because what I do with the plants, I'll take a plant and it's not hurting the plant, but I will take and I'll pinch off all of these roots and these leaves toward the bottom of the plant. Now this here, this is the head of the plant, so it's going to keep growing up, not that, that's just a leaf. So you don't want to clip this off, but that plant can go in the ground that deep. And basically what you're doing, or what my intentions are and has worked over the years, is you can take this plant, the deeper the roots, the stronger the plant. And the reason being is it's closer to the moisture in the ground. It doesn't have to work as hard to get moisture, and you're ultimately drop proofing these plants, nearly drop proofing. So with that, this is the plant, that's the hole, and we're going to take an egg. I told you we'd try it. Take this hole here. I'll bury those plants. See all that moisture in the dirt. We won't have to work nearly as hard to get that moisture. So, I'm going to take this. I'm not sure if this is the right way folks should do it. We're going to put a hole in one side of it, lay it in the bottom of the hole. Put a little dirt on it. Put the plant back in the hole. Now we're going to put dirt to it. Show you what that's for in a little bit. So basically that's it. I'm not going to go through showing you doing each plant, but when we get to this point, we're done putting our, well, when I'm done putting plants in the ground this way, what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll take this water and I'll take a soup can, and that's all the water you need to give it. Take that soup can, you go around this plant, and that'll be all the moisture it needs. Folks will stand in front of them and put 10 gallons of water on a plant. It's not necessary. I'm not sure if it hurts it or not. It's not necessary. But we're going to do that to all these plants here, and I'll come back and we'll finish up in a minute. at the end of planting them, just save these here and you can use them for seed trees later. So all that's left to do now is come along, put the water on, and we'll put the baskets. Guys, that's it. Tomatoes in the ground and they're set. Last thing to do is put the baskets on. So. Okay guys, that's it. They're in the ground. Just I have to go back and got to put some stakes in the ground to help support the cages. You don't have to use cages. You can use fence posts, you can use sticks, you can use anything you need, want to prop them up, but the idea is to hold them up where they'll stay off the ground, because you need that. You need that ground clearance between the bottom set of leaves on these plants to keep them from setting mildew. Basically, they stay damp. They'll get wet and they'll stay damp, and the mildew will take on them and damage your plants. So keep that down. That's the reason why I do this. It's no big deal. A lot of times I just use a fence post, or I drive some type of stake in the ground and tie it to the stake, and we're good to go. So that about wraps it up on the tomatoes. Those are Roma tomatoes. I got those to put in the ground just to have something I can stick in the freezer, and we'll go over that when they get ready and we process them to put them up. They're good canning tomatoes. They're all around salad tomato. You can use them for pretty much anything. They're just small tomatoes. So that's my take on the tomatoes, and I hope y'all enjoy and get something out of it.